All right, you've done it.
I'm worried, Susan.
Well, I'm very confused. Can you put it onto the big television, into the television?
No.
Yes, ours is on the big telly, but don't ask me how it got on there. Hubby did it. I can't do technology. It's just going to help me. I lose you, Karen, that's it.
You either need a Chromecast or something like that, or a direct plug from your direct cable from your
Tony, we have
iPad or whatever you use.
Chromecast installed on my iPad and on the TV. Can I do it with that?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just have a look, see if it does Chromecast.
Yeah.
I can't see too technical.
Oh, God.
Very clever.
This is what we need, ITV.
Yeah.
You lose the whole class in a minute, Karen. Wait for it.
Oh.
I can't see it does Chromecast.
Cannot see, Tony.
No, I can't see that it does Chromecast, I'm afraid.
No, I can't either. Okay, we'll forget that then. Do it on the screen.
Susan,
Hello.
Karen will be it will just be Karen on there in a minute.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you only see Karen.
Right.
So
Okay.
don't worry too much.
Right.
And you know what she's going to do anyway.
Right. I don't have to press anything because I can see Karen laughing there at our incompetence.
No, it's not. I'm marvelling at it. I would never.
I can hear Susan.
It's Susan Max Square down the bottom.
Why do I keep switching?
It says James McCartney at the bottom.
Jennifer Yo, she was on just now.
What's that then? James?
I'm recording this as well, I should say.
Yeah.
I might try and cut this bit off.
James McCartney.
Yeah, he comes to my class on a Thursday night.
That's the black important one. Yes. That's our teacher. Never mind about that. There's Marilyn now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Picture of whoever's speaking. If only Karen is speaking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
so then I
guess what? The window cleaners have come now.
The door.
Right. So
Oh no!
Oh, God, quick, shut the
I'm
blinds.
going to have to shut the blinds.
I'll have to close my
Oh
window.
God!
It doesn't take them that long to clean the windows, surely.
Window cleaners are here.
now it's gone to, look, it's gone to nothing now.
Window cleaners are here.
Oh, there's cheer.
I just want
Blinds
to
are
get
shut.
minutes because I've still got people joining.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, 2025.
Where's Diane?
Karen, when you put everything mute, we will only see you, won't we?
Diane, she's not.
Yeah, Susan, yes, that's what happened last night. So when I put everyone on mute, you should just hear and see me.
Right. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Hi, everyone. You all right? Yes, you.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
So I'll just explain a little bit then. We've got most people here now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, when they get going, I'll mute everyone. So the last person speaking will be me. So then it should just be me that you see. And then what I'm doing is I'm also recording. Hey! I'm also recording this as well. So what I'll do is then I'll stick it up on YouTube or something.
Brilliant.
Because all I'm going to do is 2 live sessions a week. So I'll do Tuesday night and Wednesday mornings. And then I'll put them up online. So if you want to do it at home, you can. But then next week, we'll see who's been stockpiling. So you'll need 2 tins, like beans or, I don't know, cannelloni or whatever. Just the heavier, the better. Or if you've got some weights, yeah, perfect, Jill. If you've got weights, then weights. But anything like that, I was just thinking, because obviously people haven't got bands.
Oh, I've got band. That's a band.
We're not going to use the band today. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Are you doing it as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
I
Right, well,
live
it's 1:30 now, okay? So I'm going to get started,
Good.
okay?
Yep.
So
Right.
I'm going to, if everyone can just
Yeah.
stop talking, because then I need to be the last, I think I need to be the last person that speaks. So I'm going to mute you all now, and then it should just be me that you hear, yes? Thumbs up? You can hear me? Brill. Right, let's get going then. So... find your mat or wherever you're standing on. Just angle it a bit. There we go. Is that right? That'll do. Okay, so legs hip width apart. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. And then just take a nice big shoulder roll up, back and around. So big shoulders. Arms are staying nice and straight, moving from the shoulders. And we're drawing the abdominal muscles in. Big circle round. Good, then change direction. So roll around the other way. Arms are staying nice and straight. Big circles. Good, 2 more. And last one. And then we're just going to let the hands settle down either side. Draw the shoulder blades together and just shrug the shoulders up and down. So keeping your arms straight. Slide the fingers down. Just a big shrug up and down. So standing nice and tall, drawing the abdominal muscles in, looking straight ahead, feet flat to the floor, really lengthen through your feet. Good, 1 more time. And then hands down by your side, abdominals pulled in. Let's just take a little side bend. So tip and then pull in back to center and then the other side. So easy over and then pull in back to center. So think about lengthening one side, shortening the other side. Reaching down to your knees. And pulling the belly button in to support. Legs to stay nice and straight. Good. 1 more time each side. And then we're just going to relax there. So just shake it all out. We're going to take our arms up in front. I'll turn sideways. You don't have to. So arms out in front, shoulders down, and we're just going to move from the shoulders. You're going to draw your shoulder blades together and then reach back out in front. So arms are in 2 tubes. We're just going to draw the shoulders together and then reach the arms back out in front. So standing nice and tall, looking straight ahead. And you're feeling that kind of pinch in between the shoulders and working back down through the underneath of the arm. Just bringing it forward and back in 2 little train tracks. Standing nice and tall, little squeeze through the bum, stretch out through the front of your thighs. Last one. Then we're going to stand tall and just scissor. So keeping that body still, stretch the arms away. And again, I'm just going to move and I hit that lampshade. I mean, I don't like it, so I won't mind if it smashes, but that's not the point, is it? Okay, so big scissor. Stretch the arms away, but kind of think about keeping a kind of hold around your ribs. So we're not letting the ribs flare out. So you're pulling in as you scissor. Last 2. Last 1. Good, and then with the arms out in front, just take it across, draw the shoulders down. So keep your hips facing front like you've got lights shining forwards, shoulders down, and then we're just going to do a little twist, but not too big to start off with, okay? So you want to keep those hips facing front. Try not to twist the bottom half. So you're going to twist, but try and keep those hips facing forwards. So it's like you've chopped your body in half, and you can only move from your ribs upwards. Shoulders are down, and again, you're thinking of kind of sliding the shoulder blades towards your spine. Hips are facing front. Standing nice and tall, feet flat to the floor, growing tall through the spine. Last 2. Last 1. And then just relax it down. Good, just release the arms. We're just going to tuck the chin to the chest now. So just mobilizing through your neck and spine. So tuck the chin to the chest and then look up to the ceiling. Keep doing that. I've seen someone else is trying to join, so I'm just going to let them in. Oh, Di's dropped off. And Mary's coming in, hopefully. So just tucking the chin to the chest. Okay, now looking straight ahead, and then just do a little side to side. The shoulders square, hips square. We're just looking a little side to side, warming up through the neck. Good, and again. Keep going, little side to side. Mary, can you hear me? Mary? Can you hear us? I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, let's carry on. Side to side. Last one. And then back to center. Okay, looking down at the feet. So toes pointing forwards, legs hip width apart. If you're unsure of your balance, just have something nearby, maybe like a table or a chair or something, just in case. Or you can go on the floor. So if you're on quite a squishy mat or a plush carpet or something, we're just going to lift up onto the balls of the feet and then lower it back down. Go down again. So just floating up onto the balls of the feet and then lowering back down. So legs are nice and straight. Squeeze your bum and just lift up and down. So really working through the legs, feel your quads, feel your calves, and just going straight up through your spine. Balancing as much as you can. Try and hold it for a few seconds at the top, and then rolling back down again. Good, and again, easy lift. And lower. Okay, on this one, now bring your heels together and turn your toes out. Squeeze your bum, lift up through your thighs, and then float up onto the balls of the feet again. So just going straight up and down. Keep going. Someone else is trying to join. 9:30, honestly. Peter. It's Peter. Oh, Peter. Good, so easy lift up and down. Good, one more time. And then release. Okay, same thing again. So if you're unsure of your balance, please do hold something nearby. All we're going to do is you're going to lift your right leg up and hold and balance. Okay, so right leg lifted, stand tall, and then just point and flex your ankle. Di, I don't know what you've done, but all I can see is the back of your head. It's very clever. I don't know what you've done. You must have reversed the view or something. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And now circle the ankle round. So we're standing tall, remember, chest lifted, looking straight ahead, and we're using those balancing. Use the muscles to help you balance. Good, change direction, easy circle round the other way. Okay, we want to start it feeling now through that left side. So standing up nice and tall, just press the leg down, stand, and then back up again. So right leg moving, single leg kind of march up and down. Standing tall, and we want to challenge the balance by dropping down and then coming back up again. Good, last two. Last one. And then you're going to hold it up in the air, and we're going to try and extend that leg out, stretch it away. Press, knee up as high as you can get it. And keep going. I'm just going to check what everyone's doing, because as far as I know, you could be doing nothing. Oh no, we're moving. I can see movement. That's good. Check. Standing up nice and tall. Last two. Last one. Now hold. And see if you can bring your hands around your back. Link your fingers and stretch. And then release it down. Good job. Okay, shake those legs out. We're going to go on the other side. So right leg taking the weight, lift the left leg up, balance, hold, point and flex the foot. Standing up nice and tall. That bruise. My neighbour's walking past, she's just giving me a look. And then circle the ankle round. And then change direction. Good, again, so standing up nice and tall, we're just going to press that leg down and then lift up. And again, press down and lift up. Try not to tap down if you can on this side, so you're really challenging your balance. Good, and again, 4 more. Press and lift. Full extension on that leg. Drive through your bum. Last 2. Last 1. Now you're going to hold that leg up. And we're going to extend out. Can you lift that knee up as high as you can? Feel it round the back of that leg. Good, keep going. I'm just having a little look. Stretch the leg out. Good, nice and tall. 4, 3, last 2. Hold it. Hands behind, clasp. Lift the chest, lift the leg. And down. Good. Whew, shake those legs out. Okay, we're going to come down on the floor in stages. So don't be in too much of a hurry. So we're going to stand legs hip width apart, and we're just going to take a little squat down and up. So you want the knees tracking over your toes. Chest lifted. Try not to round the spine as you go down, but use your legs. Squeeze your bum on the way back up. Reaching your arms out. Good, 2 more. Last one, we're going to hold it on this one. Place your hands on your thighs. Watch the shoulders don't lift. And we're going to tuck the bum under and go into a pelvic tilt. And then release back out. Pull your belly button in. Release back out. Good. Think of pulling the abdominal muscles in towards your spine, ribs going down and in. Flatten your back off and then release back out. So we're tucking under nice and strong. Hands on thighs for support. Watch you're not kind of hunching. Shoulders back and down. Pop that head away. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to hold it on this one. I want you to really push down on your thighs now. Lift one heel, lower, change. Alternate lifting your heels, but I want you to bear down, push down on your legs, make your legs work hard to lift. And again, 4, 3, 2, now go faster, push, push, push. Fire up those legs. Can you feel it burning? Just nod. 8, 7, 6, come on, fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. I should have warmed your legs up a bit. Okay, legs hip width apart. Tuck your chin in and slowly roll down through your spine. We're going to go all the way to the floor. Take your time. If you need to, bend your knees. Hands to the floor. Now bend your knees if you need to and roll all the way back up again. If you don't like going this far, just go about halfway. If you can go all the way down, then great. Tuck the chin in, let your spine curl forwards. Bend your knees if you need to. Hands to the floor. And if you want, bend your knees to come back up, or you can keep your legs straight. Try and roll through your spine. Good, and again. Tuck the chin in, scoop out the abs. Take your time. Roll all the way down. Scoop out your abdominals. Hold it on this one. Hands to the floor. Bend your knees and come down. Okay, we're going to be on knees and hands. You're going to be on all fours. I'm just going to come up and tilt the screen so you get a better view when I'm down. That's better. Okay, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. If you're struggling on your hands, if you've got something like a chair or something nearby, you could maybe put your hands on that instead, just for the first few exercises. But have a play around, or even, you may have some cushions lying around. Pad your wrists up, see how that feels, or pad your knees up. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We've got a flat back here. Tuck the chin in so your neck is long. Just breathe in through the nose. When you breathe out through your mouth, pull your belly button in strongly. Breathe in to release. And as you exhale, pull your belly button in towards your spine. So we're keeping that movement going, not moving into your back. Leg lengthening out through your spine. Tuck the chin in, look down, and be strong with your arms. Just taking nice big breaths in and out. And as you exhale, you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Good. On the next one, we're going to go into a cat stretch. You're going to tuck your bum under, scoop out your abs, tuck your chin in and round your spine up as much as you can. Big stretch up and then lengthen all the way back out. Pop your head and shoulders back and down. And again, tuck your bum under, scoop out your abs.
Come on.
Stretch up as much as you can. And then lengthen all the way back out again. Just do a few more. Pulling in tight. Suck up the abs, ribs, spine. And then lengthen all the way back out. Good. One more time. Scoop, pull in, stretch the spine up.
Tell Karen.
And then lengthen back out. Good. Okay. Come to sitting. Now you can sit cross-legged if you prefer, or feet on the floor. Hands rest on your shins or on your knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Think about using your arms a bit on this one as well. You're going to tuck your chin in, scoop out your abs and go into a soft little half roll back. And then you're going to use your arms, pull and lift yourself up. Draw your shoulders together and puff your chest up. Do that again. Tuck your bum underneath. Scoop out your abs. Soften. And then as you lift, pull yourself up to your full height. Shoulders squeeze. Lift the chest. Try lifting the neck as well, but don't pull the neck back. So just do a few more like that. Scooping out your abs. Pulling in tight. And then lift and rolling up, draw your shoulder blades together. Good, and again, scoop, soften, pull in, and then as you lift, shoulders together, puff that chest. Just do one more time, and on this one, make sure you're not going to hit your head. Hold onto your legs and roll yourself all the way down to the floor. And then if you need to adjust your cameras or anything, we're going to be on the floor for a fair bit for this lot. So if you need to have a little move around or whatever, I'm going to try and keep it so we're not reaching our arms out as well. So we had a few people hitting wardrobes and stuff last night. So I'm going to try and contain it a little bit as much as I can. Okay, so we're just going to settle here for a second. Take a little stop check. So legs are hip width apart, feet flat to the floor. Hip bone, pubic bone is level. Relax the arms, hands down by your side and turn your palms up. Okay, we're just going to pick up your right leg. Okay, so 90 degrees. And I want you to think about keeping your body still against the movement of the right leg. So your left foot is going to stay still and your left knee is going to stay still. So you just want to start to slowly circle your right thigh bone round. And then just bring awareness what's happening around your shoulders and hips. So shoulders are staying still, hips are staying level. And you'll feel a kind of weight difference going from one side to the other. Try and keep everything else quite solid to the floor. You're not lifting as you circle that right thigh bone round. So we're not going to go very far with that right leg. Change direction. Slowly circle around the other way. If you want to feel like it's kind of heavy into the hip, and your left foot is flat and your left knee is pointing up. Just make sure you're not holding any tension in your shoulders and arms. Okay, last two. Now we're going to work a little bit more now here on this one. So push into your left foot. I want you to squeeze your bum up and down. So push up and down. Right leg is bent, or if you want, you can straighten it up. It's up to you. But we're just working that left side first. So you're going to push into that left foot and lift the hips up and down. Last two. Last one. Now you're going to hold it up and I want you to straighten that right leg. Lower your right leg down, lift your right leg back up. Bum off the floor, bum down if you really need to. Keep your right leg going. So you want to squeeze into that left side, push and stretch out through the front of your left hip. Last two, keep going, we're not here for long, okay? Last one. I want you to hold it up, bend the knee, now pulse your bum. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Marilyn, were you groaning? Hopefully that's a yes from Marilyn. Okay, legs hip width apart, hands down by your side. Soften here. Eye gaze now should be straight up. If you're looking back slightly, maybe pop a pillow or something under your head. But as we lift the hips up high, you'll have to take that pillow away, okay? So all we're going to do is settle your hip bone, pubic bone is level. And I want you to take some nice deep breaths in. And as you exhale, pull your belly button in and go into a pelvic tilt. Inhale to release. Exhale, pull in. Hips coming up, ribs going down and in. And then inhale to release. So you want to use your front abdominal muscles. Excuse me. Try not to use your bum. So think about pulling in, concertinaing your ribs and hips together, but try not to squeeze your bum to make it happen, okay? Use the muscles here. Pulling in, ribs going down and in, and you feel your lower back kissing the mat. And then you lengthen back out. So it's only quite a small move, going from level hips to tilted hips. On this next one then, arms up in the air. You're going to pull into your pelvic tilt and you're going to roll up slowly through your spine. Take your time, pick your way up. Now as you lift, check your knees, hips and shoulders are in a long line. You're not arching your back up and putting pressure into your shoulders and neck. And then slowly roll back down again. Use your bum, give it a good old squeeze. And as you roll down, pick your way down through your spine and then lengthen back out. And again, so you're pulling in, push down into your feet, squeeze your bum and slowly roll up. Watch your knees aren't flaring out. Keep them hip width apart. Lift and stretch up. And then slowly pick your way back down through your spine. Good, and again. Pull in and roll up. Feel that lovely feeling of working through your spine, stretching up. And then slowly rolling back down again. This is your last one. When you're down, we're going to settle there. Okay, left leg up in the air now on this one. So left leg is bent to start. Right leg is going to stay still, right foot flat to the floor. Hands down by your side, and we're just going to start to slowly circle that left leg around. So right leg staying still. And it's only a small circle. Bring awareness what's happening with your back, with your hips. What can you feel on the mat? We should be feeling fairly stable, pressure the same on both sides. Change direction, slowly round the other way. Hips are level. Make sure you're not kind of pulling into a pelvic tilt. Try and stabilize there like you're wearing a corset. Good, last one. And then you're going to put pressure into your right foot. Hands down by your side, and you're going to squeeze your bum and lift your your right bum up off the floor. So lift the bum up and down. Good. And again, squeeze and release. And again, couple more. Good. Keep going. I'll just check what everyone's up to. Kate Bailey, can you hear me? No. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, good. Keep going up and down, nice and strong. Julie Coleman, haven't seen you for ages. Not this view anyway. Last one, now hold it up, straighten your leg. Lower the leg down, lift the leg back up. And again, lower and lift, nice and strong. I'm on the wrong leg. Down and up. Good, keep going. 4. Bum down if you really need to. 3, stretch the leg away. Keep going, come on, nearly there. Last 2. Last 1, we're gonna hold the leg up, bend it, pulse your bum, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Give those knees a hug and a little rock side to side. Good job. Okay. I want you to settle, hands down by your side. Remember, small movements is better on this next one, okay? And you've got to watch your back. So be aware what's happening with your lower back. With your legs, I want you to take them out to 90 degrees. Now the weight of the legs will try and pull and arch your back off the floor. So I want you to pull in tight. Ribs are down, abdominals are braced. Hold. Slowly, toe tap, 1 foot towards the floor. Slowly back up. You don't have to touch the floor. Even if you just go halfway, that's fine. Take your time. There's no rush. I've got an hour to fill. Down and up. Now, like I said, bring awareness what's happening with your back. If you feel your back is arching, try pulling in and maybe not tapping down so far, but you should be feeling this in your abdominals. If you want to work harder, you take your arms away because chances are you're probably bracing onto something. But remember, take your time, abdominals pulled in tight. Last 2. Good, last 1. We're going to hold the legs up in the air. We're going to make it a little bit easier for your back. Hands around the back of your head. Tuck your chin in, curl up. Halfway back. Curl up. Halfway back. Curl up. Halfway up. Halfway back. Legs up. If it's really pulling on your legs, pop your head down, legs down. Halfway up. Halfway back. Just 4 more, stay with it. 4 and 3, squeeze, get those ribs down. Last 2, last 1, and release. Well done. Feet down, hands down, breathe. It's quite a lot harder when you have to do it all. Normally I'm wandering around, I think, at this point. Okay, you're going to settle here for a second, and we're going to add bits on. So we're going to take your left hand behind your head, and you're going to take your right arm out to the side, like it's in a T shape in line with your shoulder. Okay, tuck the chin, look to your knees, curl up, and at the same time, lift the arm up so it's over the shoulder, and then lower it back down. We're not lifting very far to start off with, okay? Tuck the chin, curl up, and down. So as we go up and down, just have a little check what's happening with your hip bone and pubic bone. Try not to go into a pelvic tilt. We want to keep that neutral pelvis, neutral spine. So as you curl up, keep your shoulders on the floor as well. So you can kind of use them to lift up and down. I want to feel a nice strong connection down the outside or insides over that right arm. So as you're pulling up, you feel your pecs kind of working. Pull it up to your chest. Hip bone, pubic bone staying level. Ribs are going down and in. Now, if you want to work a bit harder, and why wouldn't you? If you're going to eat Easter eggs on Sunday, try and lift a little higher. Get your shoulder blades off the floor. But again, try not to go into a pelvic tilt. As you lift, you're going to kind of crunch up. Hips are staying level, ribs are going down and in. And again, tuck the chin and curl up strongly. Good, give me 4 more, nice and strong. Squeeze the pecs. And 3, lift. Last 2. Now we're not finished. Last 1. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to curl up and we're going to chop it across. So we're going to take that hand across to the left knee on the outside. Lower it back down and out. And again, pull in and twist, rotate over and then down. Think about taking your shoulder and rib across the body. Try not to just flop the arm across. Hip bone, pubic bone staying level. Ribs are going down. Good. 4 more. Rotate. And 3. Stretch. Last 2. Ribs across. Last 1. And down. Have a little rest there with the neck. Just to give the kind of top half a little rest, especially around the neck area, let's just do a little bit more bum work. So you're going to bring your feet in, legs hip width apart, and just squeeze your bum up and down. Lift up and down. So knees hip width apart. As you lift, stretch through the front of your thighs. And lift. 4, 3, squeeze. Last 2. Last 1. Now we're going to hold it up. And I want you to lift your heels off. Heels down. Toes up. Toes down. Both together. Heels down, toes. Heels and toes. Heels and toes. Now we're going to alternate. Lift the heel on the right, heel on the left. Paddle the legs like we did in standing. Up and down, just your heels. Don't worry about the toes. Toes staying down for sure. Paddle those heels up and down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Heels up. Both up. Pulse your bum. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, that took your mind off your abs. So now I'm just gonna shuffle, and we're gonna take the right hand behind the head. Still too close to the radiator. So when you go down on this level, you realise I want to clean my skirting boards after, but then maybe not, because life's short. Okay, right hand behind your head, left arm out to the side. Tuck the chin, curl up, and just small lift to start. So we just want to check we're in a good position. Legs are hip width, hip bone, pubic bone level. And as you curl up and down, keep your shoulders connected to the mat. Ribs are going down and in, okay? So you're not going into a pelvic tilt. It should be nice and flat. And you feel it through the arm as well as you lift up and down. Now, if you want to work a bit harder, can you lift a little higher? Hip bone, pubic bone staying level. Ribs going down and in. And you're kind of squeezing it up. But you don't have to. You can stay with your shoulder blades connecting to the floor. Good, give me 1 more. Now we're going to take that arm across to your right knee. So we're going to lift and twist across and then back over and down. Emphasize the kind of arm reach, rib going across to the hip. Legs are staying hip width apart. Try not to go into a pelvic tilt. Bottom half is staying still. Reach over and across. We're nearly finished. 4 more. Rib going over to the hip. And 3. Twist. Last 2. Over. Good. Last 1. Big reach. And relax. Good. You're going to lie on your side next. And we're probably going to shuffle around. So remember what side you're working. It'll probably be a lot easier when you're at home. Okay, so lying on your side for a bit of leg work. Hips and shoulders are stacked and you're in a long line with your body. Head down. And if you want to work harder, arm up. or hand down in front. And if you want to work harder, both legs are straight or bottom leg is tucked underneath. All we're going to do, starting off with that top leg, lift the leg, point your foot, flex your ankle, lower the leg down. So we lift with a point and then flex and lower. Now at this point, everyone's kind of gone down on the floor, so I can't see anyone moving. So you may have crawled out of the room commando style. I don't know. Good, so working that leg. Oh no, I still see someone. Right, you on the floor. And again, lift, point, flex, and lower. Good, couple more. Hips are staying level. We're not looking for a high lift on that leg, just above kind of hip height. And hand away if you want to work a bit harder. But even though you're lying on your side, still think about drawing your abdominal muscles in, like you're trying to create a little gap underneath. Hold the leg up on this one. Start to slowly circle the leg around. Now, if you feel like you're starting to wobble, hand down or make that circle smaller. Think about squeezing your bum and stretching through the front of your thigh. 2. Now change direction, slowly around the other way. Keep pulling in. Legs should be burning now. That's good, apparently. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the leg up and give me little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Don't mind telling you, this is hurting. Because I did it last night. It's amazing now, just after having, well, like 2 weeks off. Okay, both legs are straight. So you're going to lift your top leg, lift your bottom leg to meet the top leg, and then down. Okay, so lift, lift, and lower. Hand down if you need to. Try and get your bottom leg straight. So remember, I always say in class, if it's bent, it's going to be really awkward to lift. So you really want to push out through that bottom leg so you can keep them nice and straight. Lift, squeeze your inner thighs together. Don't worry about the bottom half, that'll follow. Lift, lift, and lower. Good, one more time. Now you're going to glue your legs together and then just lift and lower. So you want to feel your feet kind of tracking over one another as you lift. Abs in tight, hand away if you need to. Pull in as you lift. Smooth. And 3. Last 2. Here comes the killer. Last one, hold it up. Now you're going to kick, 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 like you're doing a sideways front crawl, a sideways crawl. Keep kicking, hand away if you can. Come on, keep pulling in. Balance. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, lift, and relax. Good job. Right, lying on your front. Let's do a little bit of back work. Move me up to them. Okay. Starting off, our usual ones, and I did have some new ones, but everyone kept smacking them arms out on things, so I'll have to rethink that. Anyway, okay. Okay, so we're starting off, park your nose on the floor, hands on the outside of your mat, so quite wide, fingers in line with your eyes and ears, and shoulder blades back and down, so you've got that long neck, easy lift, and lower. Smooth. So I was wearing this lockdown. I bet you've been watching, maybe reading a bit too much, or well, that's a bad thing. Maybe watching too much telly or looking at iPads and things. So you've got to think of the posture. From your bra strap upwards, easy lift up and down. Try opening out through your spine. Hinge from your mid-upper back. Try not to put too much pressure through your hands. Now we're going to go onto your fingertips on your hands. Fingertips on your hands. Okay, we're going to add on. You're going to lift up and you're going to stretch your arms out in front. Stay low to the floor. back to center, fingertips, and down. When you lift, don't come up too high. The higher you lift, the harder it'll be on your back. When you lift, stay close to the floor. Reach your arms out in front. Pull back to center, shoulders back, then head down. If you don't like it, if your back doesn't like it, try crossing your ankles over, squeezing your bum, or don't take your arms out so far. So if it pulls on your lower back, your options, cross your ankles, squeeze your bum, or don't take your arms out so far. Because when your arms reach out, it's a lot more pull on your lower back. So careful, listen to your body. Give me 2 more. Stretch it away, stay low to the floor. Makes it a lot easier. Last one, lift and lengthen. Pull back to center and relax. Should have felt that in your lower back a little bit then, kicking in. So just have a little gentle rock there. Okay, next one we usually do in class, hands down by your side. So again, we're thinking of those postural muscles. Draw your shoulder blades together. Turn your palms in. Lift off the floor. Eye gaze down. Lower. Relax the shoulders forwards. Squeeze your shoulders together. Lift in a long line. Reach your hands down the outsides of the legs. Then lower and relax the shoulders. And again, squeeze the shoulders. Lift in a long line. Keep looking down when you're looking to go very high. Lower and release. Good. Keep that going. That's it. Turning the palms in. Stretching the arms. Good. One more time. And then lower and relax. Okay, push yourself up onto all fours. Just adjusting myself. There we go. Okay, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're not here for long, okay? Tuck your toes underneath for me. Hands or fist, push the weight up into your chest. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. And then lift your knees an inch or 2 off the floor. Hold. Then lower back down. I'm going to give you an option in a minute if you don't like this. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Pull your belly button in. Float your knees an inch or 2 off the floor. Now the option is to go down on your elbows, but bring your bum down as well. And you're going to going into a 3/4 plank, full plank, and just lifting your knees off the floor. So hands and knees, or elbows and knees, and just lifting into a plank if you don't like being on your hands. Good, give me a few more. Smooth little lift of the knees in any position. Good. One more time, nice and strong. Abs in, lift, and lower. Good job. Shake out those wrists. That was just to break it up a little bit. You're going to lie back down again. Favorite position. Okay, hands are going to be underneath your forehead. Shoulder blades back and down. Take your legs wide. Bend your knees. Bring your heels together and turn your toes out like a little fish. Try not to push down. Press your heels. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your bum and hold for a few seconds. And then release the tension. So you're going to rest your head on your hands. Shoulder blades back and down. Squeeze. Press and hold. And then release the tension. And again, press, heels, inner thighs, hold your bum,
and then release the tension. Good, couple more. So great exercise for your bum, and also stretching out those hip flexors in this position. So again, if you've been sitting down a lot. That's 2, press and hold. And release. Good, one more time, press and hold. And release. Good, straighten your legs out now. Legs are wide, heels are turned in, point your toes away from you. It's not a high lift, so hands under your forehead. And we're just going to lift the leg off the floor, lower it back down, change legs. So hips are staying on the floor. We're not rocking from side to side, and the elbows and shoulders are staying still. So if you find your shoulders and elbows lifting, bring your legs a little closer in. So just smooth lift and lower. Hips are staying down. Think about stretching through the front of your legs. So again, sitting down a lot, we want to stretch out those hip flexors and work the bum. Fire up your hamstrings and glutes around the back. Good, smooth lift. Now as you keep lifting, I want you to walk your feet closer together. So you want to end up with your legs together. Shoulders back and down. Smooth lift and lower. Last 2. And legs are together on this one. Now I want you to lift both legs up and kick like you're swimming the front crawl. Chop, chop, chop. Top half staying still. Little flutter kicks. Get those knees off the floor. Pull up on your thighs. Keep kicking. 5, 4, 3. Stretch it. 2. Keep going. Last one. Hold. Lift. And relax. Good job. Little rock there. Push yourself up. Swivel round. We're going to work the leg on the other side. Okay. So legs nice and straight is harder. Bottom leg tucked under, a little bit easier. Hips and shoulders are stacked. Hand down in front or arm up any time. Pulling in to create little gaps underneath and head resting down on your arm. And we're just going to lift that top leg, point, flex and lower. So emphasize the ankle. Emphasize that stretch down the back of the leg. And just settle into this one here. Outer and inner thigh working. Pulling in as you bring it down. Good. 2. Last one. Then we're going to hold the leg up in the air, about hip height. Stay still. Slowly circle. Aim your leg back more than it's coming forwards. Think about stretching through the front of your thigh and using your bum around the back. Change direction. Slowly round the other way. Keep as still as you can through the rest of the body. It's a small circle. Good. 2. Last one. Hold and little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Good job. Both legs are straight now, especially that bottom leg. So pull up on your thighs, lift your top leg, lift your bottom leg, down together. And again, lift, lift, and lower. Think of closing that gap with your inner thighs rather than trying to get your feet to lift. So squeeze the inner thighs together. Abs in tight, hand down or arm away, remember. A lot harder to balance if you do that. Stay with it. Last 2. Lovely. Last one. And then we're going to glue the legs together and you're going to pull in and lift both legs up and down. Smooth lift and lower. Pull in before you lift. Feel it working around the top. Good. And again, keep going. Smooth. Hand away to challenge. 3. Good, keep pulling in. Last 2. Last one, you're gonna hold it up. And we're gonna little kicks. Keep kicking. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Both legs are staying straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and relax. Whew, good job. On your backs, everyone. And just have a little rest there. Make sure hip bone, pubic bone is level. And just eye gaze straight up to the ceiling. Okay, you're going to place your hands behind your head. Just a little bit more work. We'll stop about 25 past so I can unmute you all. You can let out big, massive groan, and then we can just chat about how you found the class. So brilliantly, obviously. I'll mute you if you start moaning too much. Okay, so we want to make sure hip bone, pubic bone is level at this point, but I want you to think about drawing your belly button in or tightening your abs. So we're not going into a pelvic tilt, but you want to feel like you're really kind of solid with your abdominals and you're pulling in. You can still kind of feel a tiny little gap in your lower back, so we're not pushing the back down into the floor. Using your abs, lift one leg up, tabletop, 90 degrees. Tuck the chin, curl up, hold. Now lift your other leg up. Now if you don't like having legs up, feet down by all means, okay? Tuck your chin in, curl up. Now you're going to take your left elbow to your right knee and you're going to extend your left leg out. Hold, 3, 2, change, hold, 3, 2, change. Curl up, 3, 2, change, slow, 3, keep going. Option is feet down, slowly change, elbow to knee, a little faster, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. One leg out, one leg in. Option still on the floor. Keep going, 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1 and release. Good job. Now we're going to roll up and down, but some of you have got bands, which is great. So you know how we do it in class, we use the band under the feet. If you've got one of them, then brilliant. If you haven't, and you struggle with rolling up and down, try putting your feet underneath a bit of furniture, a bit of settee or something. So give you a couple of seconds if you want to move yourself around a bit. So if you've got a band, then great. Pop that under your feet, like we normally do in class. Or if you haven't, most of you look like you're in your living rooms anyway. Stick your feet underneath a piece of furniture. Or if you've got a small child there, get them to sit on you. Or even a large husband. So put your band underneath your feet if you've got one. And if not, tuck your feet underneath a piece of furniture or get something heavy to put on them. Probably shouldn't, health and safety and all that, but never mind. Okay, all we're going to do is you're going to shrug your shoulders up and down a few times. Shrug up and down. Now as your shoulders slide down with the band, tuck your chin in, curl up. If you haven't got the band, you're using furniture, brilliant. Roll up and down. Legs will probably be bent. Curl over and then stack your spine, sit up nice and tall. Do that again. Scoop out, roll down as smoothly as you can. No rush. Take your time. Keep pulling in as you roll down. Then shrug your shoulders up and down. As your shoulders slide down, tuck your chin in, scoop out your abs. Keep pulling in. Use that band or as little as much as you want. All the way over, look down to your knees. And sit up tall, lift the chest. Scoop. Take your time. Keep pulling in as you go down. Keep pulling in soften down into the mat. Last one. Tuck your chin. Keep pulling in as you roll up. Try and keep those legs down. Curl over. Then sit up tall. And release. Okay, if you still want, you can keep your feet underneath a piece of furniture. All we're going to do is a few little half rock backs. So you can anchor your feet if you want, or you can just have your feet on the floor. Okay, so legs are hip width apart, arms are out in front. We're going to stay here in this position, and we're just going to do little half rocks forward and back. So we're going to scoop at the abs, tuck your bum underneath, roll halfway back, and then scoop, and then roll and rock forwards. Do that again. So we're going to tuck the bum underneath, soften the shoulders, scoop at your abs, keep scooping, and rock forwards. Do that again. Tuck your bum under, rock back. So we're just rocking off and on the sit bones, pulling in as you go. So you really want to feel you're using your abdominals, you're flexing the whole time. Good. Now keeping your legs nice and still, tendency is to rock. We're going to reach one arm down. We're going to pull the elbow and look down towards it. Then lift up nice and tall. Other side. Pull, rock back off the sit bones, and then lift. This is where the feet will start to wobble around a little bit. So try and keep your legs stock still. Pull and rotate. Twist through the spine. Look down towards that arm. Reach. And again, pull. Nice and strong as you go back. Lovely. And again, pull. Twist. Look down as you go. Last two. And lift, last one. And then release. Good. Shake out those legs. They probably got a little bit tight there. Good. One leg in, one leg out. Turn towards your straight leg. Lean forwards. Have a stretch. And I'm going to unmute you all now. So no swearing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Can hear you, Karen. Yes.
Yes. You all still alive?
Hello. Yeah, just about.
Have you started yet, Karen?
Tesco's delivery turned up halfway through.
Then leg comes across, tuck the knee in, and then twist. So next week, same thing. I'll do a Tuesday night, I'll do a Wednesday morning. If you're here for either one of those, then bring a two tins of beans or whatever you've got stockpiled at home. And then, or if you've got weights, then use weights, that's great. And then I've actually videoed this one, so I'm going to put it online later on. So of course you can do it as many times as you like. Change legs. I might cut out the chatty bit in the front though. I'll see if I can do that. Otherwise, it's a lot of people talking about IT issues.
How was last night, Karen?
You are?
How was last night's class?
Yeah, good. Yeah, worked really well. Did you all hear me all right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Work well.
Good. Bent leg across.
Top job.
Thanks. Bye.
Say top job.
Bye. Keep well, everybody.
I'm still doing it. I'm still here.
Not yet.
Someone was leaving. Someone was leaving. Soles feet together.
I can make myself big.
I think if someone in Bubbenhall could give Mary a call, I don't know if she could hear me or not.
I'll sort her out.
Thank you.
Oh, it's done.
Okay, slowly come up to standing.
What?
This is a lovely view of Olivia pulling her trousers up. That was nice. Shoulders all round. Take your hands behind, lift your fingers, stretch the chest. Good, bend the knees, take a nice deep breath in. Stretch up to the ceiling, behind the lampshade.
And release. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Karen.
Any problems, let me know. You know, message me or I'll stay on here for a bit. And see you next week.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. See you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Rick is
gone?
yoga.
That's good, Karen.
Bye. Thank you. See you next week.
See you.
How do you switch it off?
And it should be an end meeting at the bottom.
Got a singing lesson now.
Or just close it down
Yeah, okay.
before you start talking about me, Marilyn.
Let's close next week.
Thank you, Tony.
Got too hot. See you next week.
Bye.
Oh yeah. What's that? Oh. Yeah.
Haven't gone yet.
You're all going one by one. You're going.
Oh, it's good. Oh, sound off.
See you later, Karen.
See you, Liz.
I'll thank you.
Yeah. Speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My Tesco's delivery turned up halfway through early.
Oh, I wondered what it was. Well, aren't you lucky having a Tesco delivery?
Yeah, definitely.
No, that was booked 6 weeks ago.
Blimey.
So
We went to Morrison's Monday night. It was hardly anything there. No fresh fruit or anything, but
no, that place is good on the A45 for fresh fruit. Lisa was telling me.
what place?
I'll ask her. I'll text her. She said it's really good. It used to be a nursery, like a Blooms kind of place, but it's opened up the fresh fruit and veg only.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I'll text you.
All right, cool.
Okay, bye. Thank you again.
Looks lovely, sunny. Bye. Caroline, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find how to turn you off.
Charming.
Yeah.
If you you should say like end meeting or leave meeting somewhere. I'll close it down now anyway, so you'll all be good.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I'll have to put the dog out next time because she kept annoying me and licking my face.
Yeah, Enki does that. I've had to put him in the other room though.
Yeah.
Do you
then.
need anything, Caroline? Are you all right?
No, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, you know where we are if you need anything.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Speak to you
Bye
soon.
for now. Bye.
Yep.